All right. Hello. Welcome back to Spiritually Beautiful and Divine Feminine. Girl, what the fuck is really going on with your life? Tarot, I want to thank all of my new subscribers. I appreciate you so much and so glad that you found our exclusive community over here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, definitely become part of our Divine Feminine family. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or when I upload content. Stay plugged to the community board, but everybody is in our exclusive VIP community in Patreon. All right. This is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings, not only love readings and forecasts, but breaking news and trending topics that everyone wants the tea on. So as you can see, sometimes I'm not here because I'm on my other 50,011 channels. But if you're in a VIP, you don't miss a thing. So make sure you join us. Also, don't forget to book your 2026, okay, psychic forecast. Um, I am doing these during the holidays, all right, because 2026, we're definitely going to lock in. Of course, if you are a VIP member, you get $25 off. So you can either DM me through VIP or you could just email me directly, all right, to book your psychic forecast, all right. And if I miss it because all the mailboxes, girl, just leave a comment. I will definitely see it, all right. So let's get into the energy surrounding my beautiful billionaire baddies in the making, all right, are already there for some of you. I heard a no contact Christmas reading. Very, very interesting. I've never done that specifically. So, again, so I was saying on my TikTok, there's a lot of divine masculine energy, kind of pining, kind of hovering in the peripherals and the wings. Ain't saying nothing, no, girl. Okay, they want to do everything uh astral and telepathically and subs on the internet or whatever. I feel like you are dismissing the mediocre, and now that they know that you are dismissing, just the breadcrumbing, basically is what I'm hearing, what I'm getting. Now they're kind of scrambling because it's like reality is hitting, right? Put up or shut up. Okay. It's like put up, shut up, and get the fuck out of my face. Pretty much, right? But that's what I heard. So I don't know if you've went no contact with this person or they have. I'm gonna pull some hidden truth oracles. All right. No contact Christmas. All right, for my beautiful spiritually divine feminines. No contact Christmas. Give me some oracles on this channeled message. Okay. Baby, I feel like if there's no contact, okay, it's like a purpose. That's why I really don't do it because I'm like, girl, if they're not contacting you, that's a choice, right? It's like if you're not contacting somebody else, that's a choice, right? So I was like, I'd be confused with these, but I said, I'm going to go ahead and see what's going on. Usually, if there's no contact, because they out of line, all right? Here, and now that I'm here, I was because I'm just like, listen, okay, it's taking hella long to get there. Yeah, I'll wait for a sign from you. Well, it looks like they're gonna be waiting, right? Look like they're gonna be waiting. I hid who I really am from you. Whose fault is that, right? It's like I don't want to hear it. Okay, I just feel like a lot of you don't want to hear it. Maybe your kindness was taken for weakness. I'm hearing your patience also was taken, as a weakness. Like, oh, you'll always be there. You'll always be waiting around for them to make up, their mind. I'm hearing performance. Like some of you could be ending 2025 feeling like, this person had you just performing to kind of prove that you were worthy for a commitment. And I just feel like you're over it. So again, we have I'll wait for a sign from you. Let's clarify this. All right. Here. And so again, it's like, especially if this is a member of the opposite masculine energy, I'm gonna just keep it. I ain't doing all that on this channel. I'm just not. Okay. Just do okay, however it resonates. But for the sake of the channel, it's just okay. But if this is a masculine energy, again, with this, I'll wait for a sign from you. Is again, it's me. Okay, baby. I keep saying in 2025, these men made it really apparent like they want to be the princesses, they want to be okay, feminine, they want to be, and I'm just like, no, that is not the roles, all right. And a lot of you could have realized that, like, this really had me walking in masculine energy, taking care of baby and doing all of this, and still, you still left up empty handed. What did you get for all? This person is really afraid to talk to you because it's like, why is it taking so long? All right, you didn't have all of that when you was acting like Miss Sassy Girl, okay? With all your demands and all that. Now that you've put up your boundaries, and a lot of you are standing on business now, it's like they don't know what to say or do because they can feel it this time. You mean it. I'm not accepting no bullshit from you, right? Clarify this. I'm tired of shuffling. Clarify. Like, shut up or get the hell on. All right. Here. Yeah, a lot of them are realizing you were not joking when you said that you are here for marriage, that you're here for a divine partner, you're here for a real relationship. Do you see what the hell is going on? What I look like you what do I look like just giving you okay? Like, it is so many feminists in these old ass timelines, girl. We are not doing casual sex. Okay. We are not doing casual sex. We're not laying up, but the world, okay, girl, don't you see the sky is falling? Okay, don't you see the fog? Don't you see the ocean about to swallow us up? Girl, it's the last days. I ain't got time. All right. I ain't all that shacking up and hooking up and all of that and then you want some more on top of it. You want all this, but meanwhile you giving what? What? A dinner that I could buy for myself? Like, what are you really giving? What are you really doing? Okay? Here. So, with this Joker in reverse and this Queen of Pentacles energy, a lot of these masculines are figuring out like you are not to be played with. You will not be made a fool. And it's just like, if you're not trying to give me what I need, if you're not trying to meet my standards, get out of my face. Okay? Like, there's nothing literally to talk about. You cute, but you ain't that cute, right? And I feel like it's a rude awakening for a lot of them. Like, oh no, this is the real thing. Yeah, baby, I don't know who you've been dealing with or what's been going on. And some of you, it took you a while to get there. Or some of you, divine feminists, are waking up to the fact that if this is something that you want to manifest, if you see so many of these Instagram models and stuff after they've been ran through and had, one train, the last train, and the last train to Paris and all that. And now they talking about I want a husband, I want to get married. Not that you can't, turn a hoe into a housewife, but it's like, girl, balance, okay? You got to have some balance, some moderation, okay? In it, you could pop your freak, but at the same time, girl, do you, okay, do, okay? What is it? All right. I ain't gotta have to see through and show my nipples and all that. What it's looking like? It's looking like a divine feminine. It's the wife because that's what I desire to be. So that's the energy I'm gonna present myself in. I'm gonna still flirt. I'm gonna still talk shit. I'm gonna still let you know, boy, I will pull you in that corner. I don't give a fuck who watching. Okay, and okay, don't play with me. All right. And grab your okay and grab your whiskey, all right, and walk off and leave you standing there fumbling with your okay. But I'm still a wife. Okay, don't play with it, right? And maybe some of them got, mistaken, you know what I mean? Got the wrong idea. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you corrected that real quick. All right. Um, and I feel like that is the sign. It's like I'll wait for a sign for you, baby. That is a sign. I ain't playing. Okay. That is the sign. All right. We got Two of Cups, yeah, and this King of Pentacles. And girl, look, now you're here. I'm waiting for a sign for you, okay? And if this is you on the other end, yeah, 911. Some of you are waiting for a sign. You're waiting for a confirmation that somebody is not playing in your face. So if that is you and you're waiting for a confirmation that you're not wasting your time with someone, maybe you're not able to read the room, or maybe the signals across or whatever. I always say God is not the author of confusion. All right, I hear a lot of you just like, oh girl, am I getting played or what? All right, we do have the Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles here. I don't feel like you are. This in this order is very much giving proposal energy, so congratulations, girl. Okay, unless you over across the sea somewhere, Merry Christmas. Okay, to you. But you just make it you okay? Where two become one. That's what I heard. Two become one with this Two of Cups and this King of Pentacles energy. Christmas time or New Year's. Okay. Walking into the New Year's. Engage. Okay. I'm a wife now. All right, here. So either, again, you made it clear what your standards are and you didn't back down from that. All right, they waited around for you to like, oh, she'll get long, and you know me, and you just crossed your legs at the ankle real tight, girl, like okay, he probably posted thirst traps and all of that. I'ma look, okay, I'ma look because you're looking fine, but you ain't that fine. If you ain't come with this, just gone. All right, here. But I do not, for those of you that are looking for confirmation, all right, that this is going somewhere, this relationship is going somewhere, it is. All right, we have Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. That is a proposal. All right, so they coming with it. All right, and I heard let us eat cake. This is a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy, like very much let us eat. Okay. Okay, look like a real good life here, okay, for you. Now, let's get to this. I hid who I really am from you, all right? Maybe because of their demeanor or their disposition. For those of you that were looking for a sign if this relationship is going somewhere, if you have a future with this person, okay? I'm very like, yeah, vague. It's getting real. It's like, girl, he was vague. I didn't really know what to think or what, here they're saying, I hid who I really am from you, and vice versa also is what I'm hearing. Okay, again, I feel like some weird signals got crossed or mixed signals, because some of you are very forward. I'm forward. Okay, like I ain't finna, I ain't got time to be playing. Okay, baby, I'm from the Midwest. We say speak how it just is. I ain't got no time to be, playing coy, and not that I don't know how to, not that I don't know how to be feminine or anything like that. There's just a time and place for anything. But 100% of the time, baby, I'm gonna be me. That's what you're marrying. You're not marrying, somebody got, if that's what you want, go get that. But you already know what they there for, okay? To dry you up, suck you dry, and then they on to the next sugar daddy. All right, here. So again, maybe some of them had, an impression or some type of impression for you just because, you're assertive, you know what you want. And maybe they was just like, oh, okay, X, Y, and Z. And we're totally wrong, was loud and wrong about you. Okay. Maybe you had a transformation or a glow up and somebody has seen you in a different light, in a different way. I have to make sure I still have my pearls on. Okay, in a different light, in a different way, and it's just like, oh my, some of these masculines feel like you tricked them, okay, or you switched it up on them. They thought they was gonna be able to run one play, and you was like, oh no, baby, yeah, 13. Well, you come on. I don't know why is it taking you. Like, come on, I'm finna go. All right, yeah, Ace of Swords. I'm on the money. I'm telling the truth. Like, quit playing. All right. So I feel like, yeah, it's one and the same, right? Because you presented yourself one way. Maybe again, just I'm hearing not in the era to try to show that, like, it's like, oh, you ain't thirsty. I don't think you are thirsty. I think you're just trying to, again, the stages of dating and romance. I'm just keeping it casual. I'm just keeping it cute. I'm just a whatever. And maybe they just thought you were the fun girl, and you looked at the clock, you're like, okay, 30 days, 60 days. For some of you, maybe it's been a year or two, and you like, what's up? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, what's up? These are the, you know what I mean? The best years of my life. Okay, like, what you doing? What you doing here? And you might have just caught them off guard, like, what do you want? No, what made you think I didn't want to be married? What made you think like I'm okay? What did you thought? So I feel like a lot of you had to clear something up. Okay, here. And then on the opposite side, some of them again were trying to probably run the same game and program that they run on everybody else. And you set up some boundaries, and when you stuck to them, they're like, oh, shit. Like, she's not playing. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm also feeling like this masculine is saying you are the truth. Like, you are the truth. They hid these feelings. A lot of them are hiding their, intentions. What's behind this Ace of Swords? Because again, with this Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, they have a desire to wife you up, plain blank and period. Okay. They realize A lot of them are realizing, like, oh, this is not something I want to play games with. This is not something I want to take, the chance on possibly losing or losing out. Okay. Oh yeah, 4 of Wands. Like, come on with it. I heard some of y'all I pushed you. If you are pregnant or whatever, and some of you worried about, I don't have the moon card here. Yeah, girl, you make them okay. Some of you literally, they love you so much, girl, it hurt. Why they hiding this from you, I don't know. It's taking a long time for these cards to come out. So maybe you date somebody a few words, or a few words at least, when it comes to their emotions, intentions, and actions. But baby, they love you so much it hurt. Okay, you make them so happy, like they face hurt. Like, there is nothing better than you walking towards a man, or you meeting and then he just smile, girl. He like, I mean, like, you just see it, like, damn, okay. But yeah, that's what I heard. Like, I love you so much, or you made me so happy. Like, I smile and my fucking face hurt. Like, I don't, like, it hurts. Like, you make them so happy. Why they're hiding this from you, I don't know, but they want stability here. This is the truth of how they're feeling. Okay, with this Four of Wands, and baby, I feel like they want kids, all kind of stuff. Okay, with you, this is what they have been hiding. So if you've been looking for a sign, all right, because maybe their energy and mood has switched up just a little bit, and you're like, girl, what they had, and they acting, what's weird. They trying to figure out how they gonna propose to you and ask you to spend the rest of your life with them. All right, here. And the key to triggering that could have been you just being like, okay, what we doing? Like, it's fun. It's like, what, you're not having fun? Yeah, of course I'm having fun. Of course. I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't have fun. But what are we doing? All right. Because if we're not doing something, then I need to be doing something somewhere else. All right. Because I'm trying to be, well, it's fun and all of that, but I'm really here to be a wife. And I'm sorry if us having fun and going out and me laughing kiki gave you the impression of what, but it's really not that. Okay, there are fun girls, and then there are fun. You know what I mean? It's a difference, right? So I feel like they're trying to figure out how to make this huge propose, girl. Life, love, all of that. Okay. Here. Yeah, point blank and period. King of Swords, the Emperor. This is a boss. This ain't no schmuck, okay? Okay, this ain't no schmuck. And again, with this Emperor energy, they like you, and they're in. And again, I don't. I mean, there's a Two of Cups, but I don't see a lot of emotion here. So there's something about emotions. They may keep them reserved or tucked in, and may not be comfortable uh expressing them. Okay, here, but I feel like they're tired of pretending, because it's overwhelming them. They're tired of pretending that they're not feeling you like they really are. Okay. Um, they may act like, and again, there's been this thing on Twitter talking about, the nonchalant, the avoidant. And I'm like, girl, please let this never find me. Okay. Don't be nonchalant when it comes to me. Don't be avoidant. I ain't got time. Okay. And maybe that could have been what, like, do you like it here or not? Okay. Because while you could be having a good time and being all into them, maybe this person is a little bit of hot, a little bit of cold. I mean, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Emperor energy, you know, and that it could just be because they're really focused, they're really about their business, and they're not used to having emotions, women, all of that. Even if they dated before, girl, they could have just been, or is dating before is just like ordering a plate of spaghetti for this boss type. It's never about emotions or anything until you, right? Until you. This person now can't avoid the feelings, okay, that they have for you. You're showing up here as the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. And I feel deep down, that they feel some type of way, but it's their behavior is kind of throwing you off, a bit, and you may have felt like you were doing all of the work, all right, in this relationship. And maybe you were cool to do that because, you felt really happy and you felt really good with them. But at the same time, you had these concerns. It's like, well, I don't want to be doing all this, and I'm wasting my time. And I can't tell if I'm wasting I mean, I feel like they're there and they're showing up and you're going out, but it's just like, the connection you're looking for, that like, damn, like I love you, you know what I mean? You're looking for that connection, and that's been something that they've been guarded and holding in, probably because it's so overwhelming, okay, to them. I just don't think that this is something that they're used to, and so they're trying to figure out how to process emotions and energies and feelings that they've just never had before, right? And you may have very well read that as, oh, he think he just gonna use up and take up and then act, or just like, nah, okay. If you can't show me some, again, either put up, shut up, talk, get the help out of my trigger them, because now it's like really on the table, like, oh my god, I could lose them, or I could, so now they know they have to unequivocally confront and deal with their feelings for you, and come to terms with the fact that they want to spend the rest of their lives with you, that they want to marry you. This may have always just never been an option. You know what I mean? If they've always been about their money, if they've always been about, their business, and women were just women, okay? Like, yeah, one is a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and whatever, but you're the first one that's come across that, has stirred up in them emotions to possibly even want to propose. They're looking at you, and they are looking at you. They're seeing their wife. They're seeing their other half. They're seeing the house. I think they've already like been looking at houses and all of that. All of this going on behind, and maybe you feel distant and you're like, oh, okay, he's finna dump me for the holiday, before the holidays and the New Year's and all that. Like, I know what's up. Okay, well, cool. I'm a ice it right now before you even get the chance to do something, right? And now he's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Trust and believe. I say all that to say, okay, this person, if any of this resonates, definitely has the best intentions for you. They definitely, 2211, okay, here. They're definitely going to be proposing. This relationship will be moving forward. The house, everything, all of that, okay. They just trying to get, okay, their heart space together, all right, their speech together, all right, because I've heard like, yeah, I don't want to look foolish, or they're worried about, they're very nervous, okay, because again, that air energy, that pinnacle energy, when you think about earth signs and air signs, they don't really do emotions. The only time they do emotions is when it's time to go off on somebody. But all that like mushy and woolly, you know what I mean? Very stoic type of energy. But I feel like once you set some boundaries, or you said some things that triggered, I'm hearing like that fight or flight, like, oh my God, where is she? And it's just like, okay, 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 okay. All right. And some of them may be like, here, okay, give you the ring, like here, or whatever. But be in for a pleasant surprise that they're not going anywhere. And they have every intention of making sure you don't go anywhere either. All right. I hope that helps you. Again, make sure you reach out to me through email to book your own personal love forecast for 2026, or your personal forecast, whatever it is you need. All right. Don't forget, if you're a VIP member, you get $25 off of services until the bag go up in 2026. We got to stop playing for my everybody. And that's the energy for the divine feminine. We all just got to stop playing with ourselves. And that was another thing that triggered this, is when you start to take yourself seriously and say, no, I'm a wife, I'm not no whatever. Now this person is taking you seriously as well. All right. So keep staying in that energy. Girl, I love you. All right. And I will see you next time.